Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Ahoy there. I'm Tiny Pirate. Welcome to another Let's Play stream of Factorio. Yay! So, a few things have happened since we last played, so I'm going to give you guys a little map-based base tour. Got a bit carried away grabbing new resources. That's a thing that happens sometimes. So starting up here, I basically wanted to tap this. Why is there no radar? Oh, where is the radar? Down here? Okay, yeah. I basically wanted to tap this big copper deposit. Successfully done. And I'm expanding up because I do kind of want to reach coal. I'm really short of iron. Possibly the best deposits are up here. But that's a bit of a pain to get to. Over here, we're gonna go mess with this in a second. We'll go mess with the low density frames. Low density frames? Yeah, whatever they are. Low density structures. I actually moved the base, or this build, up 2 squares and across 1 or 2. So now everything's going to line up beautifully when we do finally connect it, which is awesome. I connected up a few bits and bobs here. I've had the base feed copper. Now it's feeding copper and metal in because it was getting low. And this is still basically providing us with a lot of stuff. Down here, I was conscious of the rocket fuel production is required, and I'm also conscious it uses a lot of liquids, and I really hate figuring that out manually on stream. So instead, I borrowed a build. But what I did actually do is in the original build, it's designed for vanilla, and it uses a chemical plant, whereas in space exploration you have fuel refineries and they're bigger. So I did actually kind of have a bit of fun reconfiguring this stack for the space exploration parts, but I think it looks quite pretty, so I'm pleased about that. Over here, tapped more resources, put in a depot, tapped resources, went for an explore to try and find iron, and of course that's one thing I don't have much of. Oh, I better put in a tag up here. I always try and tag it so it makes it a bit easier to spot on all the strange terrains. 20 million copper. Wow. I actually think I may have to distribute some of the part manufacturing. Was that 13? Like I could actually distribute smelting and other stuff. 6.5 coal. That's not bad. Get some green chips made somewhere else because they transport more densely, right? So that could be an option if there was some stone, which there is. 20 million stone. All right, not a job for today, but if I ever needed it, it would be all up there. Brilliant. Hey, Josh, looking good over there yourself? That doesn't make any sense. Now, down over here, I tapped, again, more coal, which I haven't finished tapping because I don't really need to, and this iron, and I've told them to sort of start building down this way. So the bots are going to do that. Did I do anything else? I kind of went around and made sure there was a lot of general upgrading. So there are a lot of things have modules. Oh, I made a little Kovarex loop. So it's really dumb. These machines absorb uranium-238 and they take uranium-235 out of a box and they spit out more uranium-238. And apparently or 235, and occasionally I mess up and there's some weird outputs. Oh no, they don't mess up, that's normal. And then the whole thing ends up in this weird, disgusting loop that is kind of broken. But I don't really care because we're sitting on, what is it? I'm going to 670 odd fuel. So that's 670 times 5 minutes divided by 8, 16, 24, 32. So you can figure out how many minutes of actual fuel we've got, assuming we do nothing. Oh, over here I put in another petroleum plant because we do have a lot of petroleum lying around to try and increase the lubricant throughput. And I tapped this little thing here, but that's probably not enough. So I'm actually going to go do a cool job, which is I'm going to make a dedicated lubricant plant. And I have a flamethrower, which is fun because you get to go like that. Woof, just fly around setting forests on fire. Don't need forests, go away. And they eventually burn themselves out. Hopefully they don't take out everything as you go. I find if I fly through it, I catch on fire, and that's not good. So I gotta be a bit careful, but not you know, not that careful. Get out of here, forest. I don't want you. And it will just spread and spread. So I've become like this random flyby. Whoop, almost flew through it. Random flyby torture guy, just burning shit up. Now, here's where I was setting up the lubricant. So I cleared a space here. And it looks like it's finally been cleared. So there's one of the recipes, and I actually don't know if it's a space exploration recipe or if it's vanilla one, is to make crude oil processing. So it just is heavier on the heavy oil. And I'm going to make this much lubricant. With the light oil, I'll crack it into petroleum, and with the petroleum, we'll just ship it out. Now this should be, it's basically relatively even. It drains out all of the light oil, turns it into petroleum. The petroleum goes in a box. This gets backed up and makes lubricant like non-stop. So the job now is to just, and I've assumed that it's all, as you can see, double stacked. And yeah, so I am going to, now right now it reckons it's absorbing 400 fuel a tick a second. So I'm going to basically make 2 of these, which means I want to grab, where am I going to put it? Top to bottom. Sorry for all the zooming in and out. Yeah, I think I'll just do top to bottom. So we will have petroleum there. And it's going to have to pick up, actually I should try and set up one of these first and then copy it across. So that's going to be like this. We'll pick up the petroleum from further inland, so to speak. And we will, should we bother with a power pole between them? It's not really necessary. So on the way out, we want to actually probably just send the petroleum off to one side. The light oil we will also send to one side, I think. And the heavy we will just send straight forward. And I've kind of got a rough layout that I think will work fine for that. So I do need to copy these. Whoop, come here. So that, where did we have it? Kind of halfway between them. And then this is going to be sort of down here. And with pipes. And then, oh, I mean, I guess that works. Hang on, let me just, I think I might even just vaguely copy this. So that's kind of one block. No, just do that. Forget about those. That one can go away. And yeah, it doesn't seem so bad. I could actually put this a bit tighter, which would give me room for pipes. I do think that fluid calculations are better when the pipes, when the inputs don't get overlaid, but don't quote me on that. So as you can see, this would be here. Pretty sure this has to be each side. Like that. Yep, fluid comes in, doesn't need water, stuff comes out. And yeah, that would basically work. Yeah, the lubricant build, very important part of the job we have to do is make lubricant. It's sort of in demand. So I actually look at the LTN manager, which is a mod. These are all the things the system or the network currently has in it. This is what's in transit and this is what's demanded. So we're actually very low in demand right now because we haven't set up some of the final items. But yeah, lubricant is massively in demand. So it's clearly slowing things down, not having it. So we set up that. 1, 2, and then we need 4 more basically lubricant machines. So if I, I'm kind of tempted to make it just kind of double stack it, which, yeah, rather than do it like this. So it was just 4 and 4, and then we would put something like that, and this time, can we just rotate them? Oh, not really, because we need to put in kind of want to put in the beacon, so we would have ideally sort of one here, one here. Oh no, we wouldn't, because these would be in the wrong place for them. They would get doubled up. So actually we can probably do it the other way. So down here, I'm just going to go like that, which, so that kind of actually sort of works almost. Power is an issue, but if I just line these pipes up a little better, I think it would be fine. Whoops, got rid of the other one, that's fine. So heavy oil will come down, go into this network, get pushed through, come into this network, and then it will just come this way. In fact, I might even like mirror it, because that looks cooler. Looking cool is a vital design decision. And likewise over here, like, and it probably saves pipe, arguably. Got to save pipe for your lubricant, right? Wah wah. Is this gonna work? Who knows? What I do know though is somewhere I've got to try and power it, which, like, I'm just gonna throw this over here just to try and make sure everything works. I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah, that actually is quite effective. So that goes to there, that goes to there, and that goes to there. It's not quite perfectly lined up, but it will do. And that goes like this for this one. And no, what am I doing? Daft child. And that will have to come out here, so that's a petroleum line. So it's quite a tight little stack, and that's 4, 8. So that's all of them, I want to say, done. 4, 8, 16, yes. What I need now is 6 converters to, to stuff. Which I might try and just line these up. It'd be quite a cute little vertical stack there, wouldn't it? I mean, I think maybe up for debate potentially, but I'll be happy with it. No, hang on. What am I doing? Like, I've got weird power. What? There we go. Like, be consistent about your power poles, or what the heck's the point? No. Whew, okay. And now we would have a bunch of these. Now, these need water and petroleum. So I'm actually going to do the lines like this and feed them from the outside. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I reckon that's pretty sweet. Look, that's completely almost tileable. And it's going to produce a lot. In fact, if I just kind of put that there, it would be pretty tolerable. So, we do actually need a way to get the petroleum or the lubricant out. So we have to space these one out just for, proper science. Might even put one of these here so I can tile it from either end. Now I'm hoping that the throughput is okay. Now they are going to produce how much? Heavy, 340. That should be plenty. That should be fine. Now we'll have to route the light oil down the side. And like this, I think will do the trick. Like to put that there. I might put it here for just cuteness factor. Absolutely vital when dealing with this sort of stuff. Water can come much further out. We'll just run a water line nearby. Won't be that much need for it. Oh, no, we can't. Oh. That's a little tight, isn't it? And that should work, though. Maybe I should do fluids more often. I don't think I'm too bad at them. Covers perfectly. Water will go over, so that way and that way, and water. And inbound here with a little pipe for a reminder. Whew, it's pretty awesome. That works pretty well. And then we'll just do a no, we'll do it from the inside, and then inside, and we'll just do it this way. Slightly more wasteful, but I do want to get close to the beacons. Did that roughly line up there? Yeah, it does. I'm kind of yeah, fair enough, game. Don't want to connect those up. What should we do about that? Do we just want to pipe the two together nearby? Well, it wasn't quite right, was it, game? I wouldn't mind it a bit tighter. Just look cooler that way. And now what we need to do is run a water line and connect it up. And what else? I think it's pretty sweet. Oh, maybe I want to... No, the recipe is going to... Oh, whoops. You need to be actually connected to something. Silly pipe. Otherwise, there is not much point. Oh, you also need water up here. That's okay. I think we'll run a water line down this side. I can't... actually, let's have a look at the whole build. How much water does it use? More than 1,200? Nah, tiny amount. So we can just run again, do this down the side because it looks cool. Bit further down. To here. And... oh, what was that one? It's kind of about here-ish, wasn't it? And then we'll just go bang. So that will feed water everywhere. So you've water at the bottom, and then lubricant and other stuff further up. Which means we should just be able to, whoa, don't want to respawn. Should just be able to, whoops, tear all of that out and put in the station I want for fluids. Book of stations, liquids in. I'll probably do 2 stations of liquid in. I just love how fast this is right now. For some reason, it's decided to let my guys build all of them, probably because there's less than 50 parts. If there were more than 50 parts, half of the part list would be waiting for other minions to turn up. The request threshold I'm actually putting up, so only when there's 51,000, because it guarantees that we will see a full deposit, so to speak, of oil for our lubricant. Hello, Relat, great to have you back. And we want that. Without all the innuendo, with all the innuendo, we want that because otherwise we are going to have backlog issues. I think that's been some of the problems I've had here and there. Has been request thresholds a little tight when, like, if you put it in a request threshold for a site that's draining very frequently, you could just say, hey, request it 20k when it's got 20k space, because you know it's draining so fast and it's draining all the time. But this system doesn't drain. Some of these systems don't drain very fast, so then you end up with a train hanging around and just generally being kind of useless. Just kind of want to line this up over here. No, just want to make a little depot here before we... I don't even think I need to pump it. Like, I think I'm just going to move that over for cuteness sake. I don't think we need to pump it. I think it'll just fill, just provide a little bit more. I might pump it on the way out though. Just a little bit more wiggle room, bit of capacity overload, and then we shall push it out, which I think will be a winner. Now it's going to pump down into here. In fact, where that is right now is probably fine. And get rid of that. That's just there for prettiness sake for now. As is that one. And I do want to double this. Oh, I can't horizontally flip it or anything. No. Okay, that's fine. We will do... Where should we do this? I think, like, just... I do want a little bit of space to pull the liquids out and maybe push the other liquids in, which I might do from the bottom. Yeah, I reckon that works. And so we will have a second pump over here. Not quite long enough. Oh no, that works. It just, oh, there we go. Okay, so those will be fine. This one will come down to here. Our train's coming in. Have I got it on the right network? Yes. We got minus 40. But why minus 49k? Oh no, that's because of the way the thing works. It's 99k in there. There's minus 41k. Oh, who knows? In theory, train will come, maybe. So I'm just gonna fly. Is there a route? The route does look solid. Yeah, I think we're fine. Are we short on liquid stations? Did I miss an alert somewhere? Don't think I did. No, it'll get there. Can we just reach? Of course not. Should be able to reach with one of these though. Yeah, that'll do the trick. So that's going there. This one will also come in. Oh, I should actually dock it, and they will pump through. So this is going to produce like 1,000, not quite. It's making 2 of these, so it's going to make a 500 lubricant a second, which should be more than enough. Where are all my drones flying all of my stuff? Now the cute thing is, if I put this down myself, then they'll fill it, because it hasn't already figured out. Yeah, the game hasn't assigned that to some other drone somewhere else on the map. No. Yeah, thank you, game. If I put things down like 50 at a time, then my drones will get assigned it, which is a little annoying. But all of these will come through. What I'm curious about is why we're not seeing the oil come in. Like, it's not appeared on the map. I know I have a lot, so it should all be there. Alright, cool. That's happy days. Get the power in. Is that power slightly redundant there? No, it wouldn't do both of them. That's a shame. That's okay though. Right, so that's going to be the lubricant manufacturing when it's done. What are we missing? On. Requested. I've had it do this before. Copy that, put it there. Take that one away. It is on the track in the right way. The station is a duplicate name. No, there's only one of them. With LTN, you've got to be really careful not to duplicate your station names. I actually found some that were, because of the way I was copying and pasting. It's not a big deal, but it is a deal. I might just... no, I'll do 2 water lines. I think I'll do 1 at each end, just to be safe. Can I just like not have to put another power unit down here? It's not the end of the world, I suppose. I'll actually do one on this side for this one. So it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical, but sometimes there's joy in asymmetry, I'm told. Don't believe it, but it is a thing. I'm sure someone in Japan has some thoughts on that. Okay. Water. Where is my petroleum? Where's my depot? Got fluid wagons are waiting around. This is really confusing. They should be stocking up. It's reporting... it could be that it can't request that because of the fluid wagon size. That seems unlikely. No, 50,000. What am I doing? 50,000. This is really confusing. There's no difference between this station and any other station on my network right now. All the wires are wired in. The train network is fine. It's really confusing. Whole new set of oil over there. No station supplying lubricant. Well, I know that. Like, this one is providing. It's on the same network. It has 99,000 stockpiled. And yet I can't... Train route is fine. I can't get any down here. Oh, I might as well put a little tag on for starters though. Lubricant blop. What am I missing? Okay, we do that and we'll reconnect things. Green signal. It's not right. This is really doing my head in. Request threshold is right. Maximum 2 trains, maximum length on the first network. I don't know what's going on there. That's really confusing. I'm going to leave that just to be faffed around with and built by the boys. I'll have to put in some pipes. Oh, actually, I'll put in the output station, so we'll need 2 of them. We will need an output station here for, I think, liquids out. We will do the beautiful liquids out. We'll do lubricant at the top and petroleum down here. Everything goes in appropriately. This one always is never connected, so I've always got to remember to do it, which I have sometimes forgotten. Okay, so you know that you will be whatever goes in there, and you will be whatever comes in down here, and cable you up. And what was the timeout? What is going? Oh my. Okay. Well, we're going that way anyway. So we'll go find out what's going on at the batteries. Why are there a million battery? Yeah. Why are there so many people at batteries? Oh, here we go. We better just do a quick bit of clearing out the forest. Don't fly through it, tiny pirate, because then you get hurt and the drones also get damaged. Just fly off. Fire it behind you, pal. There you go. And then my drones will promptly fly through it. Yeah, there they go. Good job, sensible boys. Base is getting so big. Oh, the hey, why is this stopped? What? Oil? Oil has stopped moving in the base, and I don't know why. I've put this on priority 2. That is like someone should be using. Oh, I've got train trails on. It's a cool mod that puts trails on your train, and I've got it colored to whatever the trains are carrying. So I thought that was cute, hence I did it. Why do we not have fluid wagons running? Like, boys, go off, do fluid stuff, blimmin' things. You will see some trains zipping around soon, hopefully. Okay, so plastic's fine. What the living hell is going on here? Doesn't what? Minus 15k. 76,080 stack. What? Something's... Okay. Okay, now that is weird. Why isn't it loading? Oh, this is because it's currently in... Okay. It's in automatic mode and it won't... That's... Could it be a weird mod compatibility issue? Could the train trails be doing something weird between loading? So it must have timed out and it's been slowly adding trains. In LTN, if an order doesn't go through, it'll send another one after a few minutes. I should actually find that option and see if I can. Duration of seconds before trains are forced out of a station. 0. 6,000, so that's like an hour. Okay, so we won't force trains out of a station, and deliveries won't really time out, so we can't, like, every 10 minutes, otherwise it adds a new train. Okay, you. Oh, I know what happened. This was a weird... I messed around with all my stations, and I accidentally broke them all, basically. And the end result was I just ended up sending all the trains to somewhere with metal, so I sent them all to the batteries. And now we've got this huge backlog, which is just lame and dumb, but it is what it is. But we are very close to getting those frames going, which actually, do they take metal? Because maybe I could tell some of these backlog trains to go there instead. So let's get this moving. Oh my god, look, there's... Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so we can leave them there. I don't think they're going anywhere. So this is going to be a bunch of stuff coming in. What is it first? Plastic, glass, copper, steel. We are so short on steel. So let's start with steel. So steel comes in. Steel is the 76,800 number. And steel, I want you in here. And it's then I'm splitting it into 8, and it goes across to go up these lanes. And then on the other side, we will have stuff come the other way. So, as you can see, it's just a matter now docking them all up. Which I actually really enjoy seeing this stuff happen. Like getting a good grid of your flow is just neat, and having everything work. So that one goes there, that one jumps over, these ones jump over, that one goes there, this one jumps over, and this one comes to here. So we've had plastic, copper. Any particular reason to do one over the other? Nah, they're all about the same. Yep, that's coming in. So we'll do plastic. We actually don't use much plastic in this base, so it'll be quite a nice change to drain some of that out, and it might help unstick stuff. Plastic stacks in 100, so that's again 76,800. Ugh, 800. Hello, if you're watching the stream, I'm Tiny Pirate. This is the Space Exploration mod, and for Factorio, and I quite like it, basically. Did I really do something so daft down here? Like, yeah, I don't. That's plenty big enough. I don't need to fill this gap in. That would look, it's kind of not symmetrical with the top then. And symmetry matters. Get rid of these before the plastic comes in. It's fine. And yes, I think that's looking pretty good. So we've got steel, plastic, the glass. Oh, no. Why are you short of... Oh, some of them didn't copy properly. No, so they didn't. Now, glass is what I'm a bit worried about, as in it, I don't think I'm making very much of it. But there is so much stone on this map that I could set up a glass build just about anywhere if I needed to, which I suspect I will, because this is quite likely overdoing it, just in terms of the amount of materials. That was a bit disappointing. I wonder how I managed that. Copied across the whole build. So this is a build I devised myself, I'm quite proud to say. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I do quite like my way of ensuring everything gets a fast inserter by using the splitters on the line, which allows me to fit more stuff in, fit more beacons in, all that junk. So we've done steel, plastic. We now need to do copper and glass. So we'll put the copper here. And this is just going to do my head in. All right, glass. How much? I got to check the stack size for glass. 100. Okay, cool. So it's again at 76,800. Get rid of all of that. Glass. And this is just me setting up the station using the LTN mod. So LTN is a mod that treats or turns your trains almost like into logistics drones. They just do their own thing. And I actually need to pipe the outbound. I want to. Do I want to merge them together like this? Kind of don't mind if I do. And then jump over. Like, oh, actually, I should check first of all. Like, there's no way this is producing for. Actually, this one's the one with the most accurate because it's got all the beacons in it. So use rate calculator per minute. Oh, actually, no, per second. What am I saying? Yeah, 4.7. There's no way. No way it will be a problem. Can we actually jump that? Yes, so we can. No problem at all. Let's just copy that so we get it the same everywhere. Come on. And then, yep. We should just be able to merge them into a station going out. Possibly a requester box along the way. But that might get a bit spammy. Oh, filters, of course. I had this filter set up top, didn't I? So, copper. Oh, and I found one of these hadn't been set on a green station. And that, I'm pretty sure, is what was causing all the timeouts and then stuff to not move. Because it couldn't fully, they can never fully unload. Hopefully we get to what? Oh, no. What are you doing? See, that at least didn't have the wrong thing in it. Paste. Paste. Yep, I'll make sure I double check later. Steel should be in. Yes, so this is going to be a absolutely enormous drain on resources, which is why I will have to set up another copper line, steel line at some point. Now we can just watch this as it blends together. There it goes, shimmying down. I should have chosen different colors. That would have been a bit maybe smarter, but oh well. Try to blend the colors a little. But the glass and the copper will look quite cool up here. So there's the copper and 2 trains of glass. Nice. Occasionally you get a nice build which just for some reason suits itself to like a really pretty layout. And this is definitely one of them. The next one's a bit more difficult because we're going to have 5 inputs, which is honestly a bit nasty. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. And from the map view, yeah, that looks cool. Are they starting to work? Yes, they are. Do I have any more? No, I don't. Actually, what I can use is my module beacon. There we go. So I do the beacon updater. It's going to go through and bots will replace them all. Oh, actually, what am I doing here? I've obviously screwed up the belts. That's working. That's working. It's all flowing down. They're loading up, but I suspect my numbers are right. Yeah, and stuff will hit the bottom. Yeah. Looks good to me. Yeah, that one's fully loaded. All right, that is pretty awesome. And out go the parts. So now what we need to do is set up an outbound station, which I will do, loading on the left. And we'll have a short and stocky mixer. Nice, that just can go right in there. I hope it does balance both sides, yeah. Cool. What a fantastic build. I'm so pleased with that. But it's going to absorb just so many resources till eventually the station fills. That's the only part that's a bit of a bummer. And I'm not going to worry too much about that. Finishing this part off, we have bots to do this, and there's lots of them. Wow, it's not that many of them, but there's no particular rush on rocket parts, so help out a little bit on the easy stuff. Oops. Cool. Yeah. Wow, loading off. And you can see the trains coloured by what they carry, which is so fun. And wow, it's just, yeah, it's just ticking along. What is it producing? I think it was, yeah, it was quite a lot of materials. And we just need these to be filled with the other stuff. And these are still working. Everything else is essentially backlogged already. To me, that says we should put... Why is it backlogged? Oh, it's just backlogged because the station's not full. I think once... Now I'm kind of wanting to check that, because if the station isn't working properly, then we have a problem. We'll have to make sure it flows through proper. So we'll fix that before we go and see if we can find out why oil isn't flowing. No. The most dry parts of Factorio, this kind of blueprint work. At times. But all I really need to do is go to space, and then I'll be able to double my drone throughput capacity, which will make life a lot easier. Just need to actually do it. But we are almost there. We're so close. We need one more particular construction, and we're good to go. Oh yeah, the output lines are fine now. Yeah, okay, that can be ignored. Wonderful. Just leave that one alone for now. I have to figure out what's going on with lubricant, because it's such a bind. Why aren't trains traveling? They're not even... Like, oil isn't even coming in as requested. Neither is it traveling. It feels like a bug, which is really, really difficult to deal with. Well, no, this is cleared. Yeah, that cleared. So the mines are going again. Oh, and I have actually managed to strip back a reasonable amount of these, as you can see, because we just really aren't. I'm going to cut another one off. There's no way, like, whatever the calculator was saying, just wrong. Like, we can't overwhelm these machines. Okay, cut those off too. So these just never have a problem. I will do a proper tidy up of it, but I'm just seeing how much I can cut it back, because I just don't trust the calculators right now. So if I cut it back slowly, I won't risk overloading it too much and being too much to repair, but I think all those machines are keeping up just fine. We haven't even tapped this oil deposit, which I'm currently flying over. It's massive too. Oh, look at all the burnt trees. More fire. Go, trees. Get out of here. Oh, look, some more trees to fly by and burninate. What is going on? I have a hunch. That the station was put in before the track was complete. And so somehow the station doesn't exist on the track. Like it doesn't see it as, no, liquid's in. It doesn't see it as connected somehow. See, that's properly snapped. I bet you it was off by 1 square or something weird. Just gonna copy the settings over. And now, bonky donkey, you better work, game, or I'm going to be so mad at you. Oh my god. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. Book of stations, liquids in. Oh. See, it doesn't. No, that's. Is it snapping weirdly? No, that seems to be fine. I'm just so confused. I'm just going to say, I'm going to leave this one the same, minus 49,000, and leave the other one as a threshold. See if the threshold changes makes a difference. No, there it goes. What? No station supplying crude oil found in the network. Well, this is a station supplying crude oil. Same problem. Yeah, this one. I'll copy these settings over and see if it just causes it to kick. Now it's set it again. This one. Okay, so, wow. That is definitely, there's something wrong with this station. I have to pick up this and make sure it's still connects to the track properly. Majestic train station. Yeah. And you got a unique name. Pole to there and to there. You've got 99k. Okay, request threshold. Request threshold of 51,000. Provide threshold 50,000. I'm so confused. I mean, it should just work. Why isn't it working? I mean, I might go set up another station just because there's an untapped oil resource down here. Where was it? Over here. That's really weird. Well, I can't even use my flamethrower because I'm just going to get so many bots. What? No train? Where's the nearest depot? There. Okay, let's go put trains to depot. It can't be train related. Yeah, look at those guys are all just sitting there. they're happy. So that's not the fluid trains. I mean, these trains up here, I'll just blueprint in some spares. Boop. No lubricant. I just set up a lubricant factory, but whatevs. You do you, game. Yeah, you're in. You two will come in due course. We'll go back and worry about you later. I'm just so confused. Okay. So, there's a few trees left. We'll just get them cleared around here. Send the minions out. Petrol stations. Petrol jacks. Where are you? There are so many here. Now, does LTN have the requests? It does. And it has it provides. Oh, we've still got all of those iron that aren't going anywhere. Yeah, we're running out of glass, but that's fine as well. And we're out of those. I actually do need to go and fix. I need to go fix those iron, or we're gonna just not have any trains. They're all gonna get backed up somehow and stuck there forever. Okay, that's one more train teed up. The other ones will just wait for their carriages to turn up. Oh, and I've got a few more of these as well, productivity modules, so I can hopefully potentially swing past into base and top up the frames. Oh, going north. Wow, the oil thing's going to bug me. It has to be fixed. Now, are you lot looking all right here? Yep, loading, unloading. Oh, drones have gone through and caught up and made all of that. Those are loading up brilliantly. We're already sitting on 12,000. That's quite a few. Crude oil, that is just the worst. Okay, so you. Hey, what are you doing? Why? What have you got left? Alright, cool, we'll take those ourselves. Go to the depot. Now, where else could we possibly dump some metal? It doesn't get used in green stuff anymore. Does it? It doesn't get used here. Or here. That's science. Oh, I mean, I guess I could send one of them to Nils Meyerhoff. So, send you to manual. Nils Meyerhoff. Until empty. And then go to the depot, and hopefully when you're back at the depot, things will you'll sort yourself out. And go. Wow, there's so many of them. Where else can we send them? Not here. Not here. Kind of a bit stuck. There's only so much need for raw iron. We actually kind of have an overabundance of it. No, that's our copper. This is a bit of a schmozzle. Okay, yeah, we'll send you to Nils Meyerhoff as well. Nils Meyerhoff. Go to turn your manual first or it'll all go horribly wrong. Answers on a postcard if you can figure out what is going on with the stupid fuel. How many more have we got? Oh my goodness. You're gumming up the works, guys. What are we even building here? Like 1 million batteries. What even can we do with all these batteries to get rid of them? Like, why are you here? I should clear you out, or at least tell you to go to the Nils Meyerhof. You can be the final one we tell to go to Nils Meyerhof till empty cargo, and then go to the depot. Because I don't want you sitting in that station, getting in the way of... I mean, no one's using batteries. But that's fine. Okay, so we have 20 more pump jacks in us now. Thank you, robots. You are useful after all. Getting these weird Russian spammers in. Their messages hang around too. It's very annoying. Why are they saying 0? Why are they saying 0 crude? It's just going to annoy me, but I can't figure it out. So we will go and down here and get some more crude oil underway. I mean, if this station doesn't work, then we know we've got something weird and buggy going on. Look and just look how much crude oil there is to absorb. Is that all of it? I think so. 21 stations worth. Now I'm not fancy with my piping. I'm just going to throw a... Well, I was just going to throw a through pipe and connect most everything to it. I'm going to at least try and make the pipe straight. And that felt a bit wasteful. Well, maybe a couple of through pipes, right? Oh, just... Alright. Do it that way then. Let's save on pipes while the boys bring me more pipe. More pipe. Bring me more pipe. Those are those done. Another 30 here. And what about down here? Oh, yeah, you guys. Alright, that gets that one in. And now I have to wait. Oh, gosh. This is just... There's so much waiting. That's a bunch of them powered. It's a bit of overlap that I don't want. Fine. Oh, and I think, did I set up another nuclear power station in between videos? Might have. There's always the need for more power in this game. So, let's try this one. Liquids out. Liquids out. Oh, what am I? Okay. Liquids out. And when it goes in, we'll see what happens. Network 1. Yep. Go get more pipe. So it's cabled in. Now we're just going to fill it all up. actually surprised those coal stations haven't run out of coal yet. I would have thought we'd have mined it out by now, well and truly, but that is not the case. Depot. Still a little bit of coal tickling in. Alright, pipes. There you are. Plop. Give me half of that stack and half of that stack, whatever that is. Yeah, that'll do. Don't know what it is, but it'll be fine. And the next thing really to build is rocket control units, which I think I'll start today. And that should be a pretty sweet one. It's a little bit tricky, but I think we'll be able to manage it. Yeah. Yeah, that works. What if we just went... And this one pretty much just go straight in there. And this one pretty much just go straight in there. Are they all jiggling? All the pump jacks moving up and down. Excellent. Oh, and would be good if that worked, and that worked, and that worked. Oh, and apparently there's pipes here that need to join. So 18, 19, 20, 20. Okay, so there's now that's going up. Like, there's way more than that amount of crude oils in the network. I'm so confused. Here we go with the no stations providing crude oil message again as well. I feel there's a some kind of bug. I feel there's a conflict, maybe with one of the train colouring mods or something strange. And it's doing something to the stations. So we're now on another 67k. Okay, this just jumped. Weirdly. Where is the crude oil in transit? Just so confused. Are you... See, these are all the trains I have, none of which by now are carrying... Yeah, they're all finished. Dunno. It's going to bug me. It's going to bug me to the end of time. It's probably not the end of the world. Oh, I also put in an electric motor build. A lot of the satellite stuff seems to require them, so I thought I'll just put in a little one here, and it's currently tickling away at a steady rate, and now we're on 42,000 electric motors backed up. Are you actually empty? What? Whoops, sorry. Jump. What are you... You're empty, so why do you have this other job? What? Okay, yeah, you're still emptying. Fine. see, yeah, the lack of lubricant here is kind of killing production as well. Ah, okay. I can't fix it now. It's possible a save and a reload will work. Actually, I might just do that. Let's see if I can just save it. Boop. 1 second caller. This won't take very long. Just hit print screen as well while you're at it. Okay. Quick game, back to the menu. Space export. Will everything reinitialize? 98k is requested. 300k is available. Tons of ore. Really, it's just the glass, the lubricant, and the fuel, or crude oil, which we have 1 million tons of. I'm just so confused. Speaking of confused, let's just set things on fire. Like, what else are you gonna do, right? I mean, it's a pretty build, I think, anyway. I think it looks awesome. Final check. Is there anything confusingly wrong about this? Nope, those line up. It's on the tracks. It's got a name. Logistics. Train limit isn't set. Combinator is on. The request is in. The request... Well, you were wrong. You were... there. Do not tell me. I had it right at least once. Okay, there's some weird wow. I'm pretty sure if you'd actually bothered to sit through all of this nonsense, you'd have seen I did actually request it on the right network. But there must be something about the request threshold that was off. But now we should see in transit, there you go, 100k. And I get to watch it all actually happen, which will be good. Here he comes, trailing a black line from the train trails mod. That looks pretty sweet. Yoink, slurp, out comes all the oil. Whoosh, in goes all the processing. Processing ramps up. Oh, now we got to fill these. So we agreed that petroleum would come out this way, basically. I want it to. Yeah, let's go. Might just put a pump in, why not? Okay, so petroleum will fill. Can I do it like that? Yeah. Yeah, petroleum will fill this one. And you will go this way. Put you in over here. Nope. Yeah. And we'll just pull you straight in. Really get the juices going there. Cool. This is going to work. This is actually going to work now. And if I don't break everything and I power things properly and all of that silly stuff. Okay, cool. This one is horribly backlogged, which we will solve by... Actually, how... Can I just send it in? Actually, that might tile over really nicely. Yeah, so it does. Yeah, there's not much comes out of there. I suspect... How much is in this pipe? Actually... That also works fine, or was it a bit too much? No. We don't need that then. 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. So that's every second it's generating enough. Yes. Yes, pretty beautiful. That is so cool. I actually made my own liquids like build, and it didn't break or anything. There's a little bit of overproduction on the heavy oil, but I knew that already, and that'll just allow a little bit of lag time. And we never have to have these running idle in any way. So we've hit them all they've all got the boosts, yeah. These are fine, they're not backlogged at all, they're slightly slightly too many of these, so that's great. And the lubricant's not backlogged at all, so there must have been a little bit of a backlog. There you go, that's like heaps. So pretty soon we're going to have all that lubricant gone. Are we fine here? Yeah, that's good. Is it draining particularly fast? It does actually pull it out pretty quick. Yeah, so I think if I built more of these, I'd have just drained the whole system dry way too quick. So there's really no point in, unless I had like more stations in, which if I had a lot, let's have a look. There's a lot of oil out there. So I could, I could potentially put a whole other structure in, but these are not being filled up again. Like I think, actually I have no idea why. It's confusing to me. Now, are you on the right network as well? Yeah, you're providing. And it's not going to tell me because it no longer alerts me every single time. Yeah, so now all that's missing is glass. That is amazing. The only thing we need is glass, and that is pretty straightforward. And we have this whole extra pile of petroleum building up. Will we need to stockpile that? I might just make this a priority 2 station. Provide priority 2, because we don't want it to backlog, because the lubricant seems to be the heavier drain right now. Oh goodness. Okay, so now that's fixed, we can worry about these rocket control units, which is going to drain. Oh, it's actually going to get rid of our bloody metal, which is good. So blue, reds, batteries. Blue and reds get produced around here. I'm actually almost inclined to go put it over here, because batteries are glass, glass will travel from not too far away. Yeah, I'm going to put it over here. I'm hoping I can get rid of the trees in an easier way. I haven't got any grenades, so clearly whatever was grenade production we did have is basically stalled somewhere. And next to the depot might be a good idea. I suspect there's going to be a lot of toing and froing with the rocket control parts. So, oh, don't fly through it when you set it on fire, idiot. No. We're going to try and burn this out while I go, while I hunt for parts. Okay. Just burn it all. Can I insert coal? Yeah, that's fine. And whenever I hit, I fall on the ground whenever you hit when you're flying around. Okay, so fill in. Fill. Any other fill areas? The template I'm going to use is basically pretty similar to the one we put together for the low density structures. Can't get far enough over there with all the fire in the way now. Cut. Come down here, put some yellow boxes in and fill them with crud. Fill them with that, and I don't know, some of that, and all of that stone. Oh, what is all of this? That was the build I modified, which was pretty sweet, but I'm nuking it. This is the one I actually want to mess with. And I think with some small tweaks, it's going to be pretty awesome for what we want. So, you know what I could actually, ooh, there's all that oil there too, which seems a shame to waste. Oh no, that's one square over, that's fine. what I could do is just copy the whole of the other build as a blueprint, and then just change the production and the orders, which I think might be best, because again I've got to stack in 5 different... Oh wow, okay, so fire, not so great for all the parts. No great surprise there. The fire burned them things. Fine game. We can fix this problem. It's easier than actually worrying about the trees. It's just to burn everything. So cool, and put down the grid again to fix the holes. So if we look at the rocket control parts, they require 5 things, which really sucks because 5 is hard to jam in. However, this approach here will actually jam in a bunch of stuff. So each side can take 4, and on this side I can jam in stuff down the middle, and then we can use this cute little dovetailing technique to fit the outputs in, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So what I'll have to do actually is add it as a blueprint so that the game doesn't copy the station names. If you just do a copy, the station names get copied, and then in this case the game will get very confused. So we don't want to do that. LTN does not like copied station names. Bam. Now just minions, go for it. And these will be rocket control parts, so we'll just delete that. And what I want to do is, if I'm the one who sits... No, actually I don't even want to... If I do this, yeah, if I go around and just put these parts in and then set them up, I'll be able to prevent endless orders for the wrong stuff. Although I actually think some of them are... Hang on, wasn't one of them glass? One of the things I want is actually glass. Yes, so I can just forget about that one. Hang on. Oh well, it didn't seem to like my modifying that. So we'll just leave that there for now. The rest we'll just have to clear manually. Yeah, that's fine, that's the output. Fly, fly, fly. And we're going to also have to have one whole extra product come in, which we will do from, I think, the bottom. Just it's emptier down here. And this is going to be a pretty potentially congested station or area if we're not careful. So that will go in. Why are you... Get rid of it because they were going to otherwise and confuse me. Put it back in. Oh, signal I won't set to it. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave them to do that. What I want to do is try and get this shape right. Because if I... Oh, there's water there. Fine. Okay, we get this structure set up correctly, and we will be fine. So rocket controls. Just hang on. There's water there somewhere. Where? Oh, okay, somewhere there. So what we can do is these will actually all be inputs. And the outputs will use a sort of technique I saw for Nilaus. So that will allow us to fit the 4 in on the other side and the 5 in on this side. Oh, one more on this side. So these will be the input, yes. So the actual input will come in from down here. I like how doing this even deletes the little blueprint underneath it. It'd be really awkward and annoying if that wasn't the case. And from here, now, is there anything in the rocket control units that doesn't get used as much as the others? So processing in advance, so something that gets used a lot probably can just be iron plates. So I might even be able to send, as soon as this is set up, I'll send a train here, which I might just do straight away. This is, yeah, we'll just get rid of all of that for now. And we'll just set it as a manual thing. So it is a requester station, we're just not going to tell them what for, and it is Logistic Network Incognito. So I want you manually go to Incognito, just depart. You manual, if you don't set to manual, it tends to take off and then you lose control, really annoying. Incognito. I think actually there's even a mod that disables that automatic movement. Okay, stuff's gonna come in here. Great. All this is flying in. Superb. Let's get it powered so I don't go completely insane watching the flashing. Okay, whatevs. Is it even gonna? Yes, it is. So, what we do for outputs. Ah, spammers, go away. Get out of my chat. No one likes you. Even your mum don't like you. So, we take one of these going out like this, and then we go like this, and then we have an input and an output, and stuff will get loaded. And what we do is we ruthlessly copy and paste this down the line. Bang. And now we have what should be, is that, no, I might just have to do it manually. I'm not sure I want to mess around with getting it wrong in the wrong angle. By flipping it and rotating it, it could go horribly wrong. Alright, go there to there. And I wonder what the power draw is going to be like on all of this. With all these systems up and running, I suspect it's going to get pretty extreme. So many modules and so many machines. In fact, what are we looking at? Oh, we're actually really low. I think that's because of the backlog of stuff. Okay, so we need to cut out the middle. And replace the middles on all of these. Replacing the product, or switching the products out will be really easy, but I want to get this done before they get too far along. Yep, alright, that works. Cool. Very nice. Copy the middle. In fact, if I just copied all of that, even easier. I think it's changing. Yeah, it's changing the factory making as well. Wham! And that is how you tile and scale in Satisfactory and Factorio. Once you get a template down, very handy. Okay, let's get this thing drained out. No. No. What am I doing? We should be able to soak out quite a lot of the metal. It actually kind of surprises me how in the mod as it stands now there just isn't really, like, there's not, like, without using iron and green circuits or any of the other circuits, It's not really a big need for iron in space exploration mod. At least not right now. I mean, maybe there is for this stuff, I guess. And it could actually be that there's a ton of rocket part type things that I'm not thinking of. Alright, cool. That's good. I mean, let's have a quick look. So the stuff we'll eventually have to build includes, like, wow, heat shielding, just tons of all of stuff. Cargo pods. These use a lot of iron. These use a fair amount of iron, I guess. Like, these are things we're gonna... do we have to mass produce them? Possibly. Possibly. I know that pretty soon we're going to build the satellite things. That's why I wanted to build the electric motors. And that we'll use some iron for some pipes, and we've got concrete. So we'll build a couple of those, but I think I'm going to actually just build those in one of our own little construction poddy things. And I'll go and put one together. Alright, now you go back to the depot and just, you can be a normal train now. Back to being normal. We could probably take one more of these overloaded, overbuffered trains. Incognito. Yeah. Now, did one of those launchy things have any batteries to it? No. And the cargo rocket silo. So I'm going to... Oh, we need radar as well. And lots of these. We will need to actually set up a bit of a navigation satellite production. So I'm probably going to set up one of the squares to have some high-end production. So I'll have all of those things come in and be deposited. Except I might have to make the solar panels and stuff. No glass. Yeah. Glass is the next major manufactory to get off the ground. That one there. Yep, that's all good. We might as well put in the balancer now. And you're empty. Good. Okay. Back to the depot. Good. Excellent. So that is proving an effective way to offload some of this ridiculous overspend. I think I've fixed it with the settings, so we won't have weird issues like that anymore. And I could start to feed in... So this one, yeah, and yep. What I don't understand, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to go. Actually, no, I need to go 4 to 8, don't I? It's a bit of a bummer. I'll drain some of these down so I don't have to put it all in my inventory. But I need a 4 to 8 splitter set up. Whoops. No, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so where are we going to send some of you? We'll send some of you down this one. Just get rid of you down here for now. Let the drones do the rest. Oh yeah, that drains it down pretty effectively. Why not? We'll just split some this way. Oh wow, 5 meteors. That's quite a bit. Get out of here. Okay, drain away, go. It's fine. Just gonzo the metal out of the system. Okay, good. That's basically done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 8. Okay, cool. Get rid of that. And then we'll be able to put in a 4 to 8, and that'll be this one all balanced out. And this lot will just tickle along on its own pace. So, I mean, it's all going in. What I can do is probably help. I know my drones can, but I think they're all off doing jobs. No. There. I like just topping up. That's the easiest job. Alright, it's going to be a fairly decent number of rocket control units. I don't really know how many yet, but I'm assuming heaps. This fuel and the low densities are, I think, about as much as we'll need. I think that's, you know, we're not going for... I don't think there's any point having space exploration megabus or megabase. The point with space, although arguably this already is that, the point with space exploration is to go up the tech tree, which I've steadfastly resisted for about 100 hours, which is perhaps a little stupid, but I enjoy this phase of the game. And it's quite nice, like normally if you were at this phase of the game, everything would be unlocked and you'd just be growing. But there's vast amounts of stuff that I haven't even touched yet. So I'm very much in the, you know, getting there phase, but I want to get it. I want to get everything nice and ready to go. Have no real backlog issues to deal with. Yep, do that. Let me take all of this out of my inventory so that it doesn't sit there clogging things up. Get rid of that, and also if there's any copper, get rid of that. Okay. Cool. Alright, cool, I'm out of belt. Fine. That's fine, I guess. Why are these not connecting up anywhere? Ah, there's an intermediary here that's we're waiting on. Now the power's fine. It's just that last one. Okay, they're all good. I could... Oh, I don't have any belts. There's not much point in trying to make these work. Yeah, that's fine. So there are rocket controls. We've got thingy in. We need battery. I'm going to say batteries, which will help clear out the backlog. You have to be very careful setting the chest down since they're all cabled. I'm convinced that a couple of times when I've put things in the wrong place and then I've deleted and restuck them down, I've forgotten to include the cable. So I'm sure there's some stations out there that aren't working right, and it bugs the heck out of me. Now, batteries are in stacks of 100. So what? Oh, station, come here. Battery stacks 100, so it's minus 76, 800. Oh, you're done. Good. Go to the depot, sort your life out. I wonder what colour the batteries are. Probably white, which is disappointing. No, what? Have I got the... Okay, come here. Yes. Yeah, we're copying that signal, or that combinator, and we're going to paste it into this one. so confusing. What am I doing wrong? Can I just copy it? Control copy. Yep, okay. Batteries. Minus 76,800. Yep, that's all ready to go. So we've got batteries, we've got iron. Next thing is blue, red, and glass. Red is in... Let me think. Red comes in stacks of 200. So that will be 100. What is it? Calc. It's too late for maths. 76,800 times 2. 153,600. Minus 153,600. Yes. Make that request. Oh, they don't exist yet. That's the other flaw. If you have, if they're not placed, the inserters, then you get this issue where some of them don't pick up their order, which I kind of wish it didn't do, because it makes the whole station go wrong. Things won't unload, get timed out. Blue, on the other hand, is definitely 76,800 because it's the one that doesn't stack properly. Oh no, that's the outbound. What am I doing? That'll be stupid. It'll be this one. Blue. This is going to be a huge drain on the system. What? Connect it up. Yep. Blue. And I just like nuked the green. I took away the glass, which I actually need to go now set somewhere else, which is just silly. They're all set, they're all set. Okay, cool. Glass, 76,800 as well. Oh, there goes the red train. Look at that, that's sweet. Yoink. Oh, its red trail will have gone now. The white trail's there. 2 of them coming in, good. And this needs to be glass 76,800. And I'll worry about, I might do the glass build offline sometime. No stations. Oh, actually, that was already connected. Oh, silly. Alright, we got any... Nope, still got no plate. Alright, so I think it's starting to come in. Yeah, I mean, stuff's moving. What are we doing here? I'm going to just... Like, what do you guys even think you're doing? Derm? Right, they're taking stuff away, but they're about to get backlogged. Manual. Go to incognito. I'm hoping we can get through these. I really don't know why it went quite so mad. That's cleared out those. Oh, good. That's doing that. So providing the supplies it needs. Only 2 more stations. And I do like that this pass-through works really well. They don't get caught up, which could have been a really, really big risk. Okay, I really could do with some track, couldn't I? Can I? I can't even help here. I'm just completely spent. But that's almost all done, which is awesome. What are you? Batteries? Nice. Boring white though. Bit of a shame. Should be multicolored. But I could actually change that. So let's have a look. If I go to the train loading, no, LTN, no, train trails. Color, glow, color type, a rainbow. There we go. I kind of might just leave it at that for a while. That looks so cool. Whee! It's hippie. Come on, team. Don't even have inserters to help. What's that looking like here? Well, that's... it's no glass, but that's fine. I mean, we're sitting on 19,000 robot frames. That's a lot. It's like, I still can't believe we've got 3 trains. How many have we cleared through? Just you go. Now you've done your job. Go to the depot. Oh yes, we still get the trains coloured by what they're carrying, which is quite cute. That's a different mod as well. It's all there. It's all happening. We just need the belt. Let's fly off and see if we can get some more stuff. What is our LTN system looking like? It should be, yeah, glass green, or glass red and blue. No great surprise there. But that's good, because those are higher, well, the last 2 are higher end products. Everything, the precursors, we're loading up fine. Yeah, except for glass, obviously. But again, that's okay. Full of oil. Set things on fire. Yeah, just roast them. Okay, let's grab belt and the inserters. If I can spot them, I will. Belt, where are you? Down here. Yes, the boys, the bots are trying to help. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do I normally ask for? More than 1,000 apparently. 8, 9, 10. Now, somewhere up here, amongst all this mess, is the other stuff that I want. Some inserters. Where are you? I suspect you're... Here we go. Where all the traffic is. That should have been the big clue. Give me 100. You guys can worry about the rest yourselves later. So a lot of that stuff is all being bot fed, because it's all too jam-packed in. I can't easily just rebuild it. At some point it will have to be all rebuilt as a mall, neatly ordered, bot driven probably, but for now it won't. Yeah, no, this hasn't backed up, even though we've cut down the manufacturing quite a lot. The number of pulverizers was right, but everything else was not right at all. Quite wrong. And these are these fill up okay. Let's go back and finish this build. It'd be good to see that one done. Look, I've actually backed up Purple Science. there is no more demand or capacity to take it in the network. And even more annoyingly, pretty much all science from now on needs to be done in space anyway, so it's kind of a waste to build all that here. But I will be able to ship vast quantities of it into space, I suppose. That's nice. Okay, as soon as we can get the stuff in, then we can clear the iron backlog. Now, could we increase this? You know, I actually don't. I think the only way to increase blue at this point, because look, it is taking all 4 of those belts at full speed. Let me even check what it's eating. Yeah, per second, 360. So, like, that's a lot. That's a really tight build that I put together, I like to think. And in my other city, so it's doing as much blue as it possibly can with this number of stations. I'd have to figure out how to like jam in more green, which I guess I could do, but it might be easier just to put in a whole city block and reduce congestion. Where were we? I think we were just up here. Look, we've got tons of brick. That's fine. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, down here. Oh, well, we have a little tiki tour. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, I mean, the easiest thing to do would just be to copy that blue chip print down and just put it somewhere else. Helps spread the traffic as well, which is quite good. Things can get a bit overloaded otherwise. Okay, if we go down here and I just turn on my drones down here, there's a reasonable chance they will start playing nice. Apparently it wasn't that reasonable a chance. They're just going to let all the other drones do all the work. Is there enough room here? Kind of want there to be. There is enough room here, just. Well, that's cute. It's nice when things fit nice. Alright, I forgot to bring more of those, of course. We got stuff moving vaguely? Yeah, vaguely. Vaguely will do. So that one's draining out and is empty, which means he can be sent back to the depot. And reconsider his life choices. Only one remaining battery train left, which I'm actually just going to turn off and send it down to incognito. Go. Wow, we've actually drained that, and those are all flowing. Although I wish I'd picked some of those up. Oh, I can at least do this, or not. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Plastic, where are you? No glass? Oh, okay. Glass it is. So we'll just have to wait and be lucky on glass or get in. I think it'll basically be a queue kind of thing. We have to wait for the station to get its turn. Wow, this is gonna, whoops, awesome when it's running. The blue and red are going to look sweet, so that's good. I'm going to do it from this end because it's a bit easier to tell what's going on when you're the one leading the material the right direction. What's holding you guys up? Oh, they are actually slowly equipping me with more stuff. So I will hopefully eventually get those splitters that I'm missing. And there you go. It's like a giant American flag in space. I feel very patriotic. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. You got to admit, that makes you that brings a warm glow to the rancid cockles of one's heart. Batteries flowing. Iron is flowing. All we're missing is the glass, and we're tickety boo. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at it, it's so good. So now what we'll do is a little bit of the old side load. And we will copy that just like wham, wham, and wham. And that's rocket control units. The whole thing is done. Oh, I'm so pleased. That felt way more painful than it should have been. Actually, no, I don't know if it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. One of the interesting things is what's happening here? Oh, it's round the wrong way. Is it round the wrong way on the original? Could be. So it is. Okay, I think that'll fix it. I'm just going to worry about it now. I'm going to look at all of them. It's fine. Yeah, that looks fine all the way down to me. Feel free to pause the video if you're one of the few people watching. How do I keep the game fun but not overwhelming? That's a really good question. That's a really good question, Alex. So my tip is, first of all, the first thing you really have to do is space everything out way more. Like, I'll show you. So this is where I started, like somewhere around here, right? And you're busy putting in your smelters, and you think, oh yeah, that's a good smelter size, but no, it needs to have room for 24 on each side. Just, it does. Don't worry about why. So you're like, okay, so it's got to be really long. And then once you get down here, I didn't start building here. I actually started building like about maybe here. And I've ended up, so I built a bus. So that's always a thing to do, build the main bus, which is just put lines of the material coming out. In fact, this is a bit too cramped really. Lines of material coming out, down or across, or whichever way you orientate. And your smelters here could be side to side in a row and then the bus, or they could be at the top of the bus pushing down, whatever you fancy. And then you start splitting stuff off and making little factories. So here you go, like my belt factory. I have a metal line split off, and I have make cogs. Cogs go to here, to the engines. This is for space exploration, which is a bit different from normal. The cogs and the engines, which also require metal, get pushed into here, which requires metal. They get pushed into a box. That's your belt. Further down, you could do the same again and make the other things. And so you keep splitting things off, and over time you go further and further down the belt as you unlock technology. I have a very simple technology build, and it all went to a big technology to science area over here, and I worked through all the text. And so as you go plop, 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 plop. You go down when you need more production. You come back up here, you put in another row, you put in your steel, you just keep adding it, and you keep creating vertical columns. And sometimes on some things, which I haven't done here, you might make a lot of green circuits. In fact, I wish I had. Make a lot of green circuits in a big block, push them out onto the bus, and then dovetail them off when you need them. Eventually you get to the point where you have rails and you have some drones. That's about the time, so that's about blue, green, red, green, blue science. Mostly automated, all automated, and you've gone through them. Maybe yellow as well. Yeah, yellow as well. That's when I start, for me anyway, I start building city blocks, which are these little boxes, and I have them templated out like this. So I can just have a grid and just add a grid anywhere on the map, blonk, 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 blonk. And eventually what I also do, which I haven't really, and I also have stations. So if I want to put in a station anywhere, I can just plonk and it goes in and my drones build it. And eventually what I'll actually do is I'll blueprint the entire grid, which means I have to go carefully from each corner to corner. And then if I want a new nuclear power station, I just open the book, choose the nuclear power station and just go bonk, and it snaps the grid. And that way, all I then have to worry about is, I need more copper mining. Oh, well, I go do the copper mine. That's pretty straightforward. And I plug the mine into a station, and then somewhere else has a station that requests copper. And then when I see that something's backlogged or I'm not getting enough of it, I just build another whole grid. So you can actually grow to quite phenomenal scale. And this isn't, I would not say is massive, but it's getting there. And I'm just, why are you full of iron? You stupid head. But I'm sort of getting there. So yeah. So right now, for example, I need glass. So as far as I'm concerned, I just look for an area with a lot of, and glass is a space exploration thing for this mod. Where is a lot of stone? There's some, I've been going around the map marking them. There's some, actually it looks like I may have even built down to the iron. I actually might go look. So I would go around, because I'm going to finish soon, I would go around and I would simply find an area of the stone, put in the things to make glass, punch it all into a station, and then let the station system take over. So I'm using a mod called LTN, and LTN, are these all full, or are these full and happy? I think they're full and happy. I could even mirror this just about. What? Why is this unhappy? Because this, I better put a priority. I thought I had a priority. I do. No one wants my petroleum. Shame. Let us just put a thing in. So LTN is a mod that allows you to have like what they call like a logistics network for your trains. It's a thing. I really like it, but it is a bit weird and it's a bit hard to get your head around the first few times. All right. Well, at least we're making some lubricant now. So LTN here, I can tell, for example, what we do and don't need. I can keep an eye on that. I also get messages. So right now it tells me I need glass. And I still only need glass, which I'm surprised at, but I suspect that as soon as we get the glass into the network and everything else starts burning to make the materials that I want for the rocket control units, that suddenly we'll get a real spike. Ooh, lots of bad holes. We'll get a real spike in demand for a whole bunch of stuff then. This train line is fine. Oh, except for we need fire. We need fire everywhere. Probably setting too much on fire. Fire. Why are you all unhappy? You just haven't been built by drones. Yeah. Drones, don't burn yourselves up, okay? So I will just set down my grid again. Can shift click and there you go. It's all going to get built out. Fire. There's too much wood down here. I don't like wood. It's a pain for my drones to recover, so we'll just see how much we can get rid of drones. Why? No, come on. Oh, they've all got burnt. God. You dummies. Okay, come down here away from all the fire, okay? Oh, look at all this. That all has to go. Yuck, 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 yuck. Alright, boys. Come in. Come back. Come back. Let's see if we can get you repaired. So, yeah, space exploration it's a whole bunch of stuff that's a bit different from vanilla. Yay, I got an achievement. Oh, no, stop filling stuff in, guys, really. Like, there's a big iron patch there that I want to come back to, but first of all, we're just going to ruthlessly spread fire around and let the trees burn down. See? They all get burned. It's very cool. Oh, guys. Oh, God. They're just going to go build through all the flames. I'm actually going to turn off. There you go. I'll turn off. Well. There you go. I'll turn off the drones so that they'll all go hide in my inventory. They're getting in there? Yeah. Come back. Come back, guys. It's kind of fun. They pop out to repair themselves, repair each other. Look at that. So much fire. I love it. It's just getting rid of these things takes such an age with even with grenades. Definitely does with drones. And the jetpack I'm wearing is really fun. And again, that's a space exploration mod thing. It's quite a nice compromise between just having like editor powers and flying around the map, and actually like just the slowness of travel otherwise. Come on, we want more fire. Like, get rid of these ashes and stuff, eh? I've used so much fuel. Oh look, trees. Well, you know what we do about trees. We fly up and down, setting them on fire. No, get up. I'm a fireman. I'm a firecracker. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, a bit of oil too. Just set all these things on fire, even if I've got stuff there. We don't care. We're just going to burn it all. Oh, apparently I also set my own things on fire. Never mind. There's a big patch here that got burned. More to go. I find that quite satisfying. Yoink. You're gonna need some more though. But that's okay, that's working. And this is working, and we've got a... Oh, do I need to eat a med pack? I think I'm just gonna get better. I do have a med pack kicking around, but I trust we'll get better. This copper is a bit slow. No, that whole mine is getting low. And up here, let's check how we're doing. It's looking good. I mean, it's kind of annoying because I don't have glass, but other than that, it's pretty sweet. And for some reason, yeah, a train turned up with too much iron. It must have got over, timed out somewhere. like manual. Go to incognito. We'll sort you out over here. Now I've got drones trying to travel across the map. Oh, that is the worst. I hate it when they do that. That might help get them halfway. They're really, really tough when they start behaving like this, and it just makes it really hard to get anything done. Put in a grid if we can. Nothing happening on that half of the map. You're slowly unloading copper, which is to be expected. These are just completely out of something. Glass, yeah, fair enough. Everything else is full. You're fine. You're fine. Nothing's backed up or being strange. Coal's loading, good. What are you delivering? Oh, you're picking up glass. Oh, good. We may actually get a glass. See, this is a relatively small stack of glass production here. And there's a small brick and other bits and bobs. They're from the early days. Oh, look at these drones. Man. Okay, I need to probably fill in this lake fairly soon. At least I can get some more drone ports in there to help the drones crossing the lake. Alright. Did you empty yourself? Yes, you did. Go to the depot. And you, little train? Oh yeah, you should be able to do that too. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's basically all of that ridiculous backlog done. Here we go. Oh, the glass is here. The glass is here. Stuff is being made. I'm seeing green lights on our production indicators. Going down as they load up with their required production. And all the way to the bottom. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And here come the first of our rocket control units. All the lines now catching up. Ah, it's so good. Yeah, I'm so excited. Wow, okay. Whew. That's a milestone. That's a really big milestone. To me, anyway. Yeah, so actually what I want to do is be a bit cheeky and pull from here before the splitter a box to passively provide some amount of these just to get them in the network. 2 stacks. Drones will come and go because it's basically time for us to start telling the system to put together the first of our space things, to go to space, basically. What do you do? Oh, you're giving me fuel. Alright, cool. You know what the deal is. You want to give me explosively dangerous stuff to fire at the adversary. Trees. So yeah, we're actually pretty close to being ready to go, which is awesome. Really excited. What do we need? Now everything is moving. I can't believe that we only need glass. Like, glass is the only thing we're backlogged on. Steel, I suspect, will actually come into play pretty soon. And I might have to set up a steel production. But do we even have the ore production to back it up? Maybe, yeah, I think so. Now these trees, goodbye trees. The only problem is I've got drones flying over here all the time. So I hope you like setting on fire drones. We probably could do with culling a few anyway. They are a little overwhelmed. And they overwhelm the system. Alright. We'll drive by there. working so well. I'm really pleased we went ahead and built that. Yeah, and those cubes are coming out brilliantly too. See, that's the right amount of pulverizers. But, yeah, like we can't even keep that many of these engaged. So we get to take it out. It's going to make cleaning up this area a lot better. And save on power. Yep, okay, that's fine. Leave that. I need to have a look up here. We need to set up the 2 machines to produce our latest hotness, which we will... I'll just use this weird dumb blueprint I've got. And this is going to make satellite rocket silo. We have all of those things. We want basically maybe 2. So that's the thing we're going to make. And then while we're here, I think I'm going to set up the other one as well. And that'll be a decent way of telling us if we are missing anything that we should have. And this one will make cargo rocket recipe. That's a lot of stuff. Wow. Okay. Copy the recipe to the blue chest. Put the lights on because lights is cool. Oh. The 100 pipes aren't in the network, it reckons. How many was that one looking for? Also 100. Well, you know what? I'm going to be your biggest friend. And I'm going to give you each 100 pipes. Consider it just a present. I might even give you 200. No, I'm not. And I'll give you 100 concrete. Oh, hang on. What did I do? Did I just take out the 100 pipes? I think I did. And you know what? I'm going to give you 100 concrete as well. I think you need 1,000. But whatevs. I should, in theory, have radars, but I've not seen them for a while, and I can't spot them in inventory right now. So we won't worry about them. Oh, look. I can give you a couple of these. You're so lucky. Yeah, I'm generous. I am a generous god. But anyway, I think we will come back, because what we're going to have to do next is basically put down one of these. We then feed it rocket control, fuel, low density frames, and I think a fluid, jet fuel, rocket fuel, something like that, which we have to make. So we're going to have to feed it. Where are you? Liquid rocket fuel, which takes solid rocket fuel and spits it into the silo. So we got a few things, and we may have to fiddle with these as well. I'm not sure for the satellite one. And then we get to launch our first satellite and start exploring what's going up there. And then with the assembly machine, with this one here, well, I better make sure I don't make a lot of them. We get to see what else is out there. Actually, one more thing I really want to make will be a landing pad. So I have no idea what that looks like in this context. And apparently no idea how to make that work either, but that's fine. So we will need somewhere to land. Should be obvious, but yeah, kind of important. Cool, that's that. And put in the lights. Yeah, so I think we can probably just leave that, and we'll pretty promptly figure out if we're short on materials, because nothing will work. But my long-term plan is to turn this area over here into a rocket central, and it'll have stations to pull in the materials that the rockets need, like the ones you just saw, and then it will build them. It'll be where we launch from, that kind of stuff. It'll be maybe an output depot. In fact, down here might be where stuff gets outputted to, things we bring back from space. But until next time, I've been Tony Pirate. This has been a long stream. Hope you enjoyed it. And catch you all again soon. Good night.